Have I mentioned how much we love Marysvale? This place is just incredibly gorgeous out here. All different colors. We're here in September, so September 28th was this ride, but you can see the colors are amazing. But a little word to the wise, they also do hunting out here, and you do have the Forestry Service and game wardens that check on you as you're out. Fortunately, we have no guns, so they just said, have a good day, but just be aware there are hunters out there too. But what a beautiful day to be out on the trail. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. A little overview of our route. I'll get into that a little more later. But it was a fun day and a long day, but and a lot of miles. But what a fun day! We're in the little blue lines, but I'll go over it shortly in the video. It's in, just twist. It's in, just twist. This was a really fun drive. We're leaving from South 40 RV Park. Love this RV park. I've said that in the last couple of videos. It's a great RV park. Worked well for us. Really enjoyed it. But we are going to take a drive across the mountain over to Joseph, then cross the road and take some of the trails. I don't know the names of them, but some of the trails across the road back over around to the state park. But while I can't remember the name of the trail, I do have an Onyx route of it. So here's where we left camp and we crossed over the mountain. And here is where we found the, right up here at this little section, that's where the little mine was, the open mine. And we go on across the mountain. Back here, this area is where you can, the overlook with some kind of mining up there. It's a big overlook. Then we cross on over to Joseph, cross the highway to this Roy's Elk Bugling Trail area. It's the Fish Lake National Forest. Cross that. That's where the beautiful yellow and red, and where we ran into the um, ranger or the forestry or whatever he was that was checking for guns. So we crossed on over. We rode around here. This section was a little sketch, but we made it. And beautiful drive all the way back over. About here is where we ran into the Jeeps. This is where we got back out on the road to cross over. Oh, I think it's up here we get on the road. This area is where we met the Jeeps on the road. Up here is where we get back on the main highway and we ride past the Fremont Indian Museum. There's also petroglyphs and all along the road you can stop and see, and several other trails. Here we turned and we went up this one, but it turns into a 50-inch trail, so that was a bust. We had to turn around and go back, and we come on back across the mountain from Joseph and straight on back to camp. So there's the overview. It was 96.7 miles, elevation gain of 11,196, and it says 8 hours, 8.5 hours. That's because it's not that much of driving because I didn't stop the track right away. So it was probably a good 6 hours of traveling, but was an awesome time. Now back to the video. So here we are, we're crossing the mountain. We're going to go up and find the mine up there and look at the overlook.
going that way.
Here, take a picture of what's in that hole. Or maybe I'll just get out and take my own dang pictures. So this is an open mine. There's no grate over it or anything. So if you have kids, definitely be aware. Or if you're like me and clumsy, don't get too close. But a pretty cool spot. There's also an old building up in that area. We drove past it on the way up here, and I got a picture or two of that in here as well. So here's a couple pictures of it for you to see what we're looking at. Then we drove up here to this viewpoint, which was just stunning. You could see for miles and miles. Very pretty sight to come up. And I took a few pictures, so I'll include them as well. A lot of the drive over to Joseph is just, plain flatlands, but you do have to get down the mountain, and it was gorgeous. It does get really dusty here, though, so be aware. After crossing the desert, you jump on the hard road. We run up into Joseph and then cut across the road to the trails there. Here's where we met up with the game warden along the trail. He just wished us well, told us to have a good time because we're just out trail riding and had no weapons with us. So, but they are out there, and it was hunting season, so be aware if you're out there. And you'll see quite a few camps out here, people camping in different locations. So, um, lots of different areas for people to camp and ride from out there. And the weather was beautiful while we were there. That day was a little bit cool, but it's still just gorgeous. And as you can see, September into September was perfect for leaf changing. The bright, bright yellows were just stunning. We did not see much wildlife, but it was hunting season, so I'm sure they ran for the hills. We did see a couple deer, but not many. And I'm sure being hunting season didn't help that. Did see some cows out there too, so there's that.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down the boulevard tonight. Playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. And it doesn't even matter to me where I go, I just feel I need to take a ride. Got my coffee cup to go, and I'm gonna hit the road tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. Turning up the stereo in a place I didn't know till now. In a different part of town, I see new colors as the sun goes down. No, it doesn't even matter to me where I go, just feel I need to take a ride. I don't know when I'll get back, keep on going and relax tonight. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do
One thing to keep in mind is this area is really well traveled. It is a very popular trail riding area, so you're bound to run into other people on the trails. Um, Most of them do have flags on there side by side. I don't know if it's mandatory here, but you do have to have a UTV permit for Utah. Other than that, just permit, and ours is street legal. I'm not sure if you have to be or not, but we're street legal, and it was a perfect time to ride out there. I don't think it really matters. Last time we were here, we had not made our street legal, and we still rode everywhere. So I don't think it matters here. But you probably should check that. And if you have kids, you'd have to see what the rules are for them if they needed helmets, or of course seatbelts are always a good idea. But sure is some pretty riding here, and there's a large variety of difficult or easy. Lots of just beautiful scenery riding through here, if that's what you're into.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down this boulevard tonight. Yeah. Playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by. Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. I could climb the highest peak, could dive the deepest sea. I can't fail 'cause you're watching over me. I could walk on burning coal, neither fine or freezing cold ever hurts me since the day you saved my soul. I am strong 'cause I know I've got you on my side, and my faith is a burning flame. And as long as I know I have you on my side, all my enemies will fail. In your name I shall prevail. You speak and I heed the call. By your might all my foes will fall. I'm a soldier for your love. Holy Father, Son, your kingdom I know will come. Oh Jesus, I sing your name and praise. Oh, I am strong 'cause I know I've got you on my side, and my faith is a burning flame. And as long as I know I have you on my side, all my enemies will fail. I am strong 'cause I know I've got you on my side, and my faith is a burning flame. And as long as I know I have you on my side, all my enemies will fail. In your name I shall prevail. I am strong 'cause I know I've got you on my side, and my faith is a burning flame. And as long as I know I have you on my side, all my enemies will fail. I am strong 'cause I know I've got you on my side, and my faith is a burning flame. And as long as I know I have you on my side, all my enemies will fail. In your name I shall prevail.
This was probably the roughest section we rode through, and it was a bit rough. Um, and there are gates out here. Some of them are marked, not a trail. Definitely don't go through there, but always leave a gate like you find that is the rules. it's open, leave it open. If it's closed, close it back. But this was a little rough section. It's the only really rough section we crossed on this trail ride.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind. All the smoke is in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Where you wanna go? I am all about adventure times. Another drink and I'll go anywhere. The way you smile, like a flash in the universe. You are illuminating. I don't really care about the people in the bar line. I don't really mind all the woo girls doing stage dives. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying.
Here we stopped at an overlook for lunch and had some amazing views while we stopped. And then it was time to head on down the road because it was a lot of miles we were putting on it. We wanted to get back to camp before too late.
No, baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
this was a pretty easy. This is just a road, pretty much easy, and this is where we're heading back to the main road that will take us by the Fremont Indian Museum. And we passed some jeeps along the way as we headed that way.
Even if I told you I could never let you go, I am not so sure you believe me. But if I mean to show you, I will never let you go. No, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh, baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Oh, everything makes total sense when you're next to, when you're next to, when you're next to me.
Okay, I had a navigational faux pas here, and we had to go back and go the other direction. Oops, it happens. But now we're on the right way and kind of sort of heading back to camp. We got still got a couple trails to hit first. I will say, even just driving down the road here is just gorgeous through these valleys and just stunning. Here I saw on the map that there was a trail this direction. So decided to try this. The kids were getting a wagon ride, I guess from the Indian Museum. They do wagon hay rides for people. So we decided to take this trail. It I missed that it was a 50-inch whenever I looked at it. But we did go for a pretty good ways on it, and it's a beautiful drive, but eventually we had to turn around. This would have been way closer, and we would have got back to camp probably an hour earlier or an hour and a half earlier had this trail worked. That was my intention, was to go over the mountain, and we'd have come right out closer to camp. But oops.
I saw the ending before the movie was done. I got thick skin because I've been burned before. I got baggage that you don't know of. Learn the hard
Here is about when we realized we were going to have to turn around because we ran into this guy, and he kind of warned us, or we saw him coming back, and we kind of guessed that we were going to have to. But you never know till you get there.
alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm broken, I swear that I'm alright. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm hurting.
So while the trail might have been a bust and we had to turn around, it was still a gorgeous trail. So back on the road we go, all the way back down to Joseph and back across the mountain to camp. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you do, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. I've got a couple more videos of Marysvale for y'all to see where we explore a little bit more area. One of them we take the puppies with us and my mom and just see the countryside. It is so pretty this time of year there. So hope you enjoyed the video. And as I've said before, there's not necessarily a right way or a wrong way, but there is a way to travel. We'll see you down the road.
You probably think I'm hurting. Ooh, but cowgirls don't cry. Cowgirls don't cry. I'm not letting anyone get too close. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably